Let's take you straight back to Thailand. That dramatic breaking news within the last few minutes, and it has been reported that rescue divers in Thailand have now found, alive and apparently well, those 12 boys and their football coach who had been trapped in flooded caves. There had been no contact with the boys, who are aged between 11 and 16, for the last 9 days. That's when they went missing 9 days ago with their 25-year-old football coach. There's been a massive rescue effort, including about 1,000 personnel, including rescue teams from the United States, Britain, Australia, Japan. It had been hampered by heavy rains. But let's go now to our correspondent, Howard Johnson, who's at the scene. What more can you tell us, Howard?
Hi Ben, yes, in the last hour we've heard from the regional governor of Chiang Rai province, the area in which this cave complex is in. He said that a team of Navy SEAL divers had reached the boys and their coach. All 13 of them are alive. They were found 400 meters from an area that they've been heading towards called Pattaya Beach. Pattaya Beach was is a sandbank, a raised sandbank within the cave complex, and that gave people hope that if they could get to this area, that perhaps they could be above the floodwater. Now, they've been found at the moment. Medics are assessing their health. The Thai Navy SEALs are also there. They said it will take 4 hours to work out if they're in any condition to move.
And this has been, Howard, an absolutely enormous rescue effort, hasn't it? And it's just built up and grown over the last few days.
Yeah, I got here around 5 days ago, and I've seen it build up in those 5 days. I've seen more people come from different international organizations, different armies, different volunteer groups. The area next to the cave grew, but the Thai authorities did well to organize it. We saw, as the week went on, more cordons got set up. And the effort was three-pronged. They were pumping water out the cave every night, and the levels were going down. That helped the search and rescue guys inside the caves going through them. The divers found it easier when the water levels came down. But there were also a group of people, hundreds of people, scouring the jungle above the caves to see if they could find a hole down. But it seems that the way to find the boys was through the water and to dive through, and that's how they were found this evening.
And this has been a story that's gripped the nation, gripped the world in a sense. I mean, these 12 boys and their football coach, nobody knew if they were still alive, if they had any food, any clean drinking water, how much longer, if they were alive, they could survive. And it really was this race against time by the divers and the rescue teams to get there and to get to the boys.
Very much so. When I was actually going to bed this evening when suddenly I heard whoops of joy from within the hotel. It's been a long day here covering the story, so I got out of bed and went down into the reception area, and there were the staff in the reception drinking, happy, watching the TV. This is definitely going to be all across the news here in Thailand. People have been on Twitter all week talking about it. This is a massive story, and it's great news for Thailand this evening.
All right, Howard, thank you very much indeed. That's Howard Johnson there in northern Thailand. Just to say then, just to recap what we know so far, which is that the governor of the local province where those caves are in northern Thailand has said that the 12 boys and their coach have all been found alive.